Hey guys, my name is Jack, in Scotland, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to show you a few clips of my geminata moving into, my Solenopsis geminata moving into a ant kit size 2. I'm going to tell you the story about them. Well, in January 2017, I decided to buy Solenopsis geminata, and they had 25 workers, and they eventually filled that test tube. I gave them an ant kit size 2, they filled that. Gave them an ant kit size 4, they filled that. Gave them an ant kit size 8, and they almost filled that, but I was stupid and made my own PTFE, and they suffocated. Well, most of them did. I managed to save some, and I put them in an ant kit size 4, and then they declined into an ant kit size 2, and then they declined into a test tube size. And this is them recovering now. They're at 300 workers strong, I estimate, and it's fantastic through what the Queen has came from, and from my silly mistake of making my own PTFE. Believe you me, I will be buying my own PTFE in the future. But basically, this queen is disabled, and she's disabled in a sense that her mobility skills are not that good, and she has got half a missing leg. You'll see it in one of the clips, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. And I finally get to show you what I mean by that, because I barely ever see the queen sometimes, because she was buried underneath the brood in that test tube, so I decided to give them a nest, which I thought was the right thing to do, and, they're moving into it like a charm. So yeah, you can see the major and worker cast. The majors are an equivalent to half this, I don't know, kind of like a Nicomarensis minor, a Campanus Nicomarensis minor, kind of. I think maybe slightly smaller, but they are quite big for what they are. But yeah, eventually I do give them honey, and I'll show you some of the footage with that. And here's the queen on the brood pile, because the queen doesn't know where she's going, and I'll show you the disabled leg in a minute or two. It's in this clip here, yeah. I'll show you, you can see it, she has like a stud for on her second front right leg, and you can see it as a stud. The right front, the second right front leg, you can see it. Second right front leg, you can see it's just a stud on half of the leg, and she doesn't really get around that easy. It's alright, she gets around okay. She just has a bigger cohort, because you usually Solenopsis queens have cohorts, but she has a bigger cohort that I've noticed from my Solenopsis Victor, who only has about 20 or 30 workers. She has about, I don't know, an extra few, let's see, an extra 10 or something I've counted, because she might be an egg laying season also, because that could also be a thing, but but here's a major, two majors. I don't know if they're super majors, I can't tell you. I think they are super majors. Yeah, they are. One's a super major, one's a major. And then we've got a few medias running around, and we've got a minors running around as well. So yeah, we've got lots of major pupae actually, which I find really funny. This colony did have a male at one point. And while I'm here, this clip here, this is a half a closed worker. I've never really captured anything like this on film, but this is a half a closed worker. They were reclosing it, but then I moved them in, and then they just dropped the worker that was half a closed. So it's like moving around trying to close itself, but it needs help to close. So when they moved in, they closed it, and they were licking it. And, eventually it was a fully formed, functional worker. So yeah, that was good, and I thought it was unique to catch on camera. But anyway, like I was saying, this colony did have a male at one point, and I don't know why they had a male at such an early stage. It was like in the egg kit size 8 stage, and then a male, and I don't know why, because you don't usually get males that often, but I don't know, maybe the queen's weird. But like I said, the queen is not, she's, mobility and health, it's slightly diminished, but because of her leg deformity there. But here's the honey that I put in for them, and they're drinking that. and I thought that was quite good because we get a little energy boost. And it's good for them. So yeah, they eventually all moved in, which was good. So I was like, yeah, and I'm very happy with their progress, and I'm very grateful that this colony didn't die on me, because I would be very upset. But because Geminata, I favour them more than Invicta. Let's say I favour Geminata more than Invicta. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna leave you with this clip here of the Queen moving in. See you later.